We've heard from lawyers, officials, and those detained, but what about the American-born children left behind? Tia Ewing spoke with a 17-year-old today who says her life, like so many others, have been changed forever.
I grew up with my mom, and I'm worried for her because, she's no criminal, She's a hardworking woman. There are so many immigrants that are here that have come here for so many years, right, to make their dream, right, to give their kids a better life and things like that, and it's not fair that, ICE comes in here, trying to take innocent people, You should take the criminals, criminals that are actually doing, like rape and violence and, things to children, to the world. You should take those people and actually make them have some kind of consequences, not innocent people.
On the very day that we met Angelina, rumors of ICE in the area sent waves of panic through the Lakeview East community and triggered a phone call from her mother that no teenager should ever have to receive.
And I get a call from my mom and a text message saying that ICE was here, And I get scared because my mom, she's Mexican.
It started with these images. People feared ICE was in the area. It turned out to be USPS doing their own investigation. But that didn't stop word from spreading fast through a shelter once dedicated to newly arrived migrants. Families braced themselves. Children were pulled from school. Doors were locked. One of those calls went to a high school senior named Angelina.
I'm just, scared for my mom and for other people that I care about,
That's when the 17-year-old ran not just home, but toward the possibility that her world might already be unraveling. At such a young age, Angelina knows exactly what is at stake. Her mother, an undocumented immigrant, and her 5-year-old sister, who'd have no one else left.
I'm 17 years old, and yes, I am willing to. If something happens to my mom, I am willing to take care of my sister until everything gets fixed. And if I have to go with my mom to Mexico.
In a city like Chicago, with one of the largest immigrant populations in the country, the fear isn't abstract. It's constant. It's daily. And for teens like Angelina, it's reshaping her childhood.
My mom wakes up 6 in the morning. She gets me ready. She tells me, Angelina, come on, wake up. It's another day. Let's say thanks to God, My mom takes care of my sister. She drops her off from school. I go on my own. And then my mom goes to work. Right, but now it's getting hard to go to work, especially with this time, especially with ICE being around. It's hard to get, right? Like right now, I'm the one who has to go and pick up my sister right now because of what's going on outside. My mom doesn't feel safe to go outside, right? So I have to go and pick up my sister. And if my mom wants me to go to the groceries, I'll do it. I have to go morning, and if I have to go night too, I'll go as long as my mom is safe, right?
But your life has been kind of reshaped at 17. You're taking on a lot of adult responsibilities now.
Hey, man, as long as I help my mom, right, and I know my mom is safe with me and my sister, that's all that matters.
Angelina is a proud member of the Junior ROTC, a federal program that instills the core values of citizenship, service to our country, and personal responsibility in young people. Through this experience, she's found a deep sense of purpose, one rooted in her own family's journey. Inspired by her mother's struggles and resilience, Angelina feels called to dedicate her life to helping others in similar situations. Her dream is to now fight for justice.
My main goal is to be a lawyer, especially with with family lawyers. That's my number one.
Immigration and family law is what you're thinking?
Yes, 100%.